Hey guys, it is a hot summer day, but I have some tasks, some buggy tasks. The Orc has been dropped off at the tuner, which leaves 2 more sitting here. So let's take a peek. We've got Noogastrong sitting here, and I've never fully washed this thing. It would be, you know, sand the axles, paint the axles. I sanded and cleaned the front end, paint the front end. I had the whole seat project, interior project, refer to the old videos if you want for that. But I've never actually pulled the buggy out and gave it a full washing, so I think it's time. It's finally ready for that. I'll show you up close here just how dusty it is. It's a lot of pollen, driveway dust, just from being worked on. It's actually been in the shop most of the time. And then inside we have the teal bouncer. I recently got the all black race lines with the SXs put on it, but I still have some additions I need to do here. I bought another brand new set of the Coalworks Rock Racing Factory aluminum saw blade lock rings. It'll be that shiny aluminum lock ring on the black raceline wheel. And then that meant I had to order more of these guys here. 17-inch 32-hole bead lock, 1/8-inch spacer kit. Different tires require different thickness of spacers, but my research tells me that I need not an 1/8-inch, but a 1/4-inch total. So you got to stack the 1/8-inch setup in between the lock ring and the edge of the wheel. A little bit of a tedious process, but it's to do it the right way. That's how you do it. Just gonna get some weight off the tire to where it's barely touching the ground. We'll swap the rings with the tire still mounted to the buggy.
With it for the journey, helping with the estate distribution, teaching grandchildren, planning for their college educations. Someday it'll be their turn.
Smells good. Always does. I'm gonna pop open a can of water.
99% of places you want. Earn cash back at all. Sadly, windshield chips
It's so cold.
can turn into windshield cracks. Flexible payment options. Get fixed now and pay later. Only.
Lewis in years, he was having a ball today, catching up with some of the staff, and also spent some time with Mason Wynn. That's always a good thing.
All right, I do 22 foot-pounds. Not sure what you guys do. I've been doing loud truck. We've made multiple passes around this lock ring, 22 foot-pounds. We have 2 sets of raceline spacers in between the wheel and the lock ring. Anti-seize on every bolt. We're good to go. 1 down. 75% more to go. Guess I need to put some air in it. So that's 0 PSI. There you go.
And him off stride, a pop-up on a slider. Can corn in second, and there's your first out. McLean's perfect day comes to an end. He's 3 for 4. Looks like the answer to that is going to be waiting for Ollie. Very slowly. I think the answer is going to be... Oh, it looked like a yes.
Dealing with 2 spacers, like stacked, a little bit of a pain. You gotta keep the holes all lined up. I use a longer bolt to get it started. Get some anti-seize.
Well, it's when you mention that.
Try to thread in the actual bolt. I like to get it started by hand so you know you're not messing up the threads. I have decided before I wash this that I'm going to go ahead with my original plan and paint the panel here. I would love to be able to remove it, but once again, it is riveted on with so many rivets. And so that's a bummer. I'm not a huge fan of that. I rather tap threads so you can remove it if need be. So I'm going to have to end up doing taping around the perimeter of it and paint it that way. So I went over the whole thing with a Scotch-Brite pad already, The hard part was removing all the stickers. It had so many stickers on each side of the buggy. Oh my gosh, so many. But did that a while back in the earlier videos. So now I need to wipe this down with some acetone and tape it and paint it. I'm going with a satin black, and I actually have a little surprise that goes on that panel as well. Time to give Noogastrong a little rinsey rinse. The teal buggy is dirty too. I'll pull the buggy out while we have the water running down here as well. Details of the Noogastrong cleanup. I had some brand new Noogastrong decals made, and so yeah, we're gonna get one on each side of this buggy. Pretty excited about that. It's been a long time since it's had Noogastrong decals on it, which also, it brings up a particular thing in the rock bouncer world, and that is nice son. Like renaming a buggy that already has a name. Don't know if I'm a fan of it. If the original builder / owner gave the buggy a name, I think it needs to stay with that buggy for the rest of the buggy's life. I will say, if someone else buys it and then completely like overhauls it, like brings it back to life, or you know, does a bunch of upgrades to it, maybe like a 2.0 or reloaded, it kind of makes some sense for sure. So like, you know, Noogastrong reloaded. Like, I'm not doing that with this, of course, but then that original name kind of gets to roll with the buggy for the remainder of the buggy's life. Everybody will know what it started as. There are a million examples I could ring up, but like back in the day, Trenton Parks owned Nine Finger, and always liked that buggy. He didn't own it too long, and then it became Snow White, which it's a cool name. Obviously, it's a very color-themed name, but that buggy is always Nine Finger to me. It's always gonna be Nine Finger. Don't be surprised if in the future I own that buggy. I will try to get that someday. And do you know what color Nine Finger is gonna be after I get it? Orange, for sure. Oh yeah. It's so hot outside, guys. I've drank all my cold bevies. Need to restock. But we got Noogastrong pulled out. It's pretty clean. What a cool machine. I love this buggy. It's thundering. It is thundering. Oh. Well, we're missing a buggy. The Orc is being tuned right now, and believe it or not, it's putting up a fight. A rock bouncer that's putting up a fight, I couldn't believe it. It's not here. It's missing this little photo op. The teal buggy is far from perfectly clean, but it's clean enough for a little picture here. Noogastrong, on the other hand, it is awfully detailed. Obviously not my chassis, but I know a good looking buggy when I see one. And these are very good looking buggies. So I just love the hobby, guys. I love the bouncer life. Something I think I should do is like a little video just chatting about my personal background with rock bouncers and buggies, kind of where it started and my love for this hobby. But that'll be for another video. I have to kind of dig deep and think about, what do I want to talk about? Some of the history, right? Some of the history of some of the older chassis that I love and that got me excited to get into this hobby in the first place. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from working on the buggies and just relax by working on a lawnmower. I bought some new blades for it. Let's compare it to the old ones. It might be hard to tell on camera, you know, this is the old blade and this is the new one, but they look almost identical.